ॐ अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन परमानन्दं सद्गुरुम्. By the grace of Universal Master Satchidananda Paramatma, we are taking the 40th stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta. In this stanza, the Arjun is telling about his guilt and fear to the Krishna. Continue telling, Kulakshaye pranashyanti kuladharma sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam krishnam dharmo avivapyutaha. Kulakshaye pranashyati kuladharmah sanatanah dharme nashte kulam krishnam adharmah avibhavati uta. Kulakshaye, after the destruction of the big family. Sanatana, it means the continue from many previous time. Kulak dharma, it means the rules and regulation and controlling norms of the kula, the family. Pranashyanti, it means it destroyed. And when dharma, this regulation and this norms destroy, naste destroy, kulasnam, krishnam, it means totality, kulam, in the family, big family. Adharma, it means the many type of sins. Uta, also avibhavet, spread or occurs. My dear friends, that by the meanings of the words. Now we are taking the complete meaning of this stanza. The Arjun is telling to the Krishna, when the big family is destroyed, the controlling members of the family die, then after the rules and regulation and norms and pride and many things, they are destroyed. They are compact and name is dharma. And totality, is destroy this kula, this family. And what happened? The bad things, the evil things, the sin, they are comes in the family. My dear friend, that was the worldly meaning of this stanza. Now we are telling this stanza is spiritual meaning and secret meaning. The Arjun has a fear inside. I think not fear, but it is only the argument of his mind. Arjun is telling that if our family will destroy in the bar, that what happened? The many times, ancient times, our dharma means the dharma has a many things. Because dharma has the culture also, dharma has the rules and regulation and constitution also, and dharma has the different type of tradition also, dharma has the norms also, dharma has the morality also, dharma has the divinity also, dharma has many things. So Arjun saying that our dharma, which is coming from a long time, past time, that will be destroyed if our family will destroy or disturb. So Arjuna again giving the argument to his master, to the opposite going, but the master is merciful. Arjun is like a child master knows, because Arjun do not know what is the dharma. Arjun is coming in the trap of his mind and he is saying in front of the master, and you do not know that master is the last authority of every dharma, and master is the last authority of every divinity and every spirituality. But Arjun seeing the Krishna as a gentleman. So Arjun do not know that all the religions and the dharmas of this world, they are depend on the intellect and mind, and they are projection and product and effect and experiences and the written rules of only of the mind and intellect. This dharma has no relation with the real spirituality or real divinity. They are all regularization of the society and society norms. If you see in the earth, you will see there is a different type of the dharmas and the religions and the norms and traditions and the culture. If you see the culture of the France and see the culture of India and see the culture of USA and see the culture of England and see the culture of Eskimos and see the culture of the tribes which is living in the Amazon forests, you will see the vast difference between the cultures. Even you will see the culture is completely opposite. Completely opposite. So my dear friend, it proves that your dharma is not dharma. If your dharma is real dharma, there must be one similarity. They must be similar. In some dharma, people eat different type of food. In another dharma, the pupils are completely vegetarian. In another dharma, people eat very, very wrong food you cannot imagine. So, in some dharma, the physical relationship is different type. In India, we are respect our sisters, our cousin sisters as real sister, but in another dharma, person married with their sisters. So this is it proof that dharma and adharma is not identify, but this society, they want only think their atmosphere, that circumstances and their own norms, but that is not universal norms. So the Arjun also thinking in a congested mind. Arjun do not know what is the dharma or what is the adharma and what is the spirituality. My dear friend, the religion is the matter of the society, not matter of the God. Because when you do the journey towards the God, the religions, they will be remain behind. Because even in the sleep, sound sleep, you forget your religions. Then how can you take your religions up to ultimate authorities? So the dharma, the religions, they are only the constitutions and the regulatory norms of only society. My dear friend, Arjun is fearful. Arjun is fearful that after this battle, the sin will spread all over the territory. But he do not know. For the eradication and destroying the sinners and sin, devils and rascals, the Krishna is indirectly imposing this battle against the negative and positive forces. In outside in India at that time, and inside always in your internal platform. The Sadguru force you to detach from negativity and come in the favor of the positivity. Then after Sadguru can say, you leave positivity also and you stand in the infinity. One is negativity, second is positivity, and third is infinity. So the God is infinite and you are also infinite. And Arjun do not know. Do not know the internal journey of enlightenment. But Arjun is talking as his mind illusion and projection is pressurized to talk. My dear friend, the argument of the mind, the similar as in the life, because the mind gives the argument of the sin and goodness, and he destroy his life in the outer things, in outer the world, in outer behavior, in the activity and action of the physical and micro body. So the jiva, it gives the argument and he do not know the conclusion of the great persons. The Sankaracharya, Adi Guru Sankaracharya say, na punyam, na papam, na sukham, na dukham, aham bhojanam naiva bhojyam na bhokta, chidananda rupaha shivaham shiva. Why he say? Because he was the authority. He was the avatara of Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva never said lie. And Lord Shiva is the authority of all supreme knowledge of enlightenment. Lord Shiva is the master of all universes, because the Lord Shiva is Satchidananda Paramatma and the Krishna is Satchidananda Paramatma. Krishna and Lord Shiva both are one, they are not two. So my dear friend, it means no sin and no goodness, no pleasure and no pain, because in the level of spirituality and the level of the soul, nothing can touch the soul, nothing worldly thing can touch the soul. You cannot cut the sky, you cannot cut the space. How can you touch the soul? When the Sadguru told anything, Sadguru told fearlessness and bravely, because Sadguru knows nobody can do any harm against Sadguru. Sadguru is not physical body. As a devil and rascals, they knows the skill to be the disappear and come appear again. Ravan and other, Meghnad and other. How the Sadguru is the big than the devils and rascals? Sadguru is the very, very strong person. So you cannot give any harm to Sadguru. Nobody cannot give any harm to Sadguru. But Arjun do not know this thing. Arjun is the caught in all these illusion of the Maya, the sin and goodness and possessiveness and the limitations and the norms and the family tradition and the family culture and the karma kanda and the internal desires and the jealous and the illegal demands of the mind and intellect. So Arjun was floating on this type of river of the illusion. And so Arjun is completely unknown about internal presence of existence. He is only thinking that this world is true, this family is true, this body is true, this mind is true, this intellect is true, my ego is true. He do not know about anything. So when a person live like this manner, that person in the spiritually science we tell that he is the sleepy person. He is in the dream, he is in the sleep. So my dear friend, in the internal level, we can see this type of persons, the sensory organs, they are very, very indisciplined. They do anything, they ask anything, they act anything, they can do any bad activity, they can do any conspiracy and any type of selfish hungerness. So my dear friend, these all the things, they are coming from millions of the birth with the Jivatma. In every birth Jivatma eat the food and different type food eat, and every birth the Jivatma sleep. Every birth the Jivatma feeling the fears and the sentiments, attraction and detachment and other attraction and non-attraction, and every birth he enjoy the physical relationship with the different type of male and females. Every birth he produce the child, every birth he face many dangers. So all these things, that is the coming from millions of the time. So Arjun is telling here the Sanatana. This is not Sanatana. After the great destruction of the Pralaya, these are things will be destroyed and dissolved. The matter will dissolve in the energy, and energy will dissolve in the existence. So you are all worldly projection and the memories and norms, they are not Sanatana. Only one thing is Sanatana. Only one thing is coming forever. That is your own Atma. That is your own existence. But Arjun do not know this. Because Arjun's mind only identify and see only the worldly things and only the sensory organs, hungers. So he think that only the dharma is that. He do not know about the real dharma. The real dharma is the awakening. Real dharma is getting the immortal love of existence of the Atma Jnana. So my dear friend, your all pleasure, your all imaginations, your all achievements, they are only depend and they are only circular motion about the sensory organ hunger, mind, intellect and ego. Your heaven also, your imagination, your heaven also, your insaturated desires, projection. So my dear friend, as the society control you, as you want to do hidden sins, and you are fearful with the society and the sins, because your consciousness is completely divided and broken by the imposed norm of the society and your natural hunger. Your natural hunger and the society norms, always contradictory and always fight each other. So you see, when the religions, they give the lavishness or the permission to satisfy the hunger, the religions grow very fast. If they give the permission for one more wives, they give the permission to eat anything, they give the permission to snatch money from others. So the many persons join these religion because these are not religions, these are only the favorable atmosphere for sensory hunger satisfaction. So that is not a religion. That is the accumulation of more and more men. And the man is not man. The man become like an animal by that religion. Because if they snatch money to others, they kill others in the name of religion. If they occupy other wives and girls, if they marry with sisters, every freedom from them. So this freedom of the world is only the regularization and make a big group of the religion that is not real spirituality. So this contradiction of internal hunger of sensory organs of a man, if do not match outside by the society norms, that what happen? That only two conditions happens. One condition is that the person become duplicate personality. He show other and do others. And second condition is that he search the favorite atmosphere or favorite dharma. But in both conditions, he is missed the chance of enlightenment or Atma Jnana. So, the society norms and internal hunger, we should be detached from both things and we should stand in the stability of the Atma Jnana, which is the immortal and infinite God, and that is the real Dharma. The awakeness is the real Dharma. The real unstopped love which comes from inside without any physical dependency, without any dependency of the sensory organs. That is the real love. So my dear friend, if you see in the world, there is many types of stimulations and many types of prizes, attractions or incentives, whether they are the incentive of hypothetical heaven or where they are incentive of providing the sensory organs satisfactory materials in the name of the religion, they are all put your consciousness in the deep pit of the unconscious sleep. So, the statesman, the social controller, they make good arrangement in the society. They only give the priority for the society. They do not give the priority for person. They don't know how to welfare a person because they are completely blind person and they are making the norms for the society, but they only want to make equilibrium, so they provide the prize and punishment theory. They provide the harassment and incentives. So my dear friend, This is the main cause of this world, because your dharmas is become constitutions, and they have the internal oppositions or contradictions. So your sins are also different in this world. The same thing if you do in India, that will be a crime, and same thing you will do in the France, that will not crime. Yeah, if you are do anything in the Islamic state, that will call jihad, and if you do in India in the Sanatan Hindu Dharma, that will called the cruelty, violence and murder. So which is right and which is wrong, that you decide. But I say there is many different norms in this world. In one part of world, that is a crime, and another part of world, that is a good thing, that is a pride in that society. So my dear friend, that is the cause for unpleasantness in this world. The human is unpleasant in this world because this type of contradictions. And human is completely unconscious, even in India and even in other countries. Because in India, the maximum religious persons, they are caught in the karma kanda, they are caught in the karma theory, they are caught in the doing. They are satisfied with the doing, but they do not know the all doing comes by the physical body, and all doings is governed by the mind, intellect. So all the precious and the previous and spiritual books, Ramayana, Bhagavata, Valmiki Ramayana, and Kamba Ramayana, and the Vedas and Upanishads and Puranas, all are saying uniformly one thing. And what they are saying? They are saying that God is not known by the sensory organs, mind, intellect or ego. They are saying the God is beyond all the Maya. But person think that Maya is dharma. So the Arjun confused. Arjun also think the Maya is dharma. Arjun also thinks the hypothetical norms is dharma. Arjun also think the karma kanda is dharma. Arjun also think that worldly things are dharma. Arjun also think that words is dharma. Arjun also think that the worldly prayers are the dharma. Arjun also think that if my internal rigidness will go away, then my family will be destroyed. My dear friend, the Brahma Tattva is only true. And nowadays, the person change the dharma by the bunch of the words speaking. That is not true. You cannot change your dharma, because how can change your dharma? Can you take the breath by your ear? You cannot take. Can you drink the water by your eyes? You cannot drink. Because the dharma of ear is another, and dharma of eye is another, and dharma of mouth is another. So, if you cannot change the functions of the sensory organs, then how can you change this immortal body to this mortal body to immortal God? So the dharma is the knowing of immortality inside. But nobody knows this thing. Everybody not believe this thing. Everybody believes in the physical body and physical actions and physical activities. The Arjun by the same stage. Arjun by the part of the society, and he learned everything from society. He have no any enlightened master until this Geeta. So, if Arjun is telling wrong thing, that is not mistake of Arjun. This is the lack of knowledge of Arjun. Because everybody hear the teachings of the society, and everybody read the books, and he decide his decisions by the hearing and reading. But he do not know that the enlightened masters never told by the reading or hearing. He tells his own experience by his seeing inside presence of existence. So the speaking of Arjun is meaningless here, but silence of the Krishna is meaningful here. Sometimes I do not give the answer to my disciples because I know their asking is meaningless. I only tell one word. This is meaningless question. My dear friend, I want to tell the religion is the subject of society, but spirituality is the subject of a person's private, secret, and most personal experience. So, the dharma, the religion, is the component of the Maya, is the part of the Maya, but Adhyatma, spirituality, is the part of God. So the spirituality is the part or path of the God, it is the door of the God. So the Adhyatma comes from inside and Dharma comes from outside. Dharma is constitution, Adhyatma is beyond all constitutions. Adhyatma has no constitution, no norms, and no foundation, and no limitation, and no restriction. Dharma is the foundation and Adhyatma is the freedom. Dharma is the foundation, Dharma is the jail, but spirituality is the complete freedom, total freedom. So, this enlightenment which is I am teaching you, that will give you the total freedom of consciousness. The religion, the dharma, they are pushing you in the death and birth cycle according to your sin and goodness. But the spirituality will awake you the supreme stage of enlightenment, where is no any illusion of Maya, there is no any death and birth, there is no any karma's theory, there is no any pap and punya, sin or goodness. So, Arjuna is living in the level of the society and world, and Krishna is living in the level of highest norms of and highest stage of enlightenment, and Krishna want to evoke Arjuna. Krishna want to give this achievement to Arjuna. Krishna want to welfare Arjuna. Krishna want to uplift Arjuna. Krishna want to enlighten Arjuna. Krishna want to make Arjuna transformation into the God. Krishna want to transform Arjuna into the God. So my dear friend, the ignorance of the spirituality is the ignorance of your being. And where the ignorance of the spirituality, there is a complete blindness of the society, and you cannot understand the voice of the master. So first you have leave your ignorance. First you take the awareness, then you can understand the master's voice. If you have no Atma Jnana, minimum you try to live in the goodness Satoguna. If you have no Atma Jnana, if you have no Sadguru, if you have no contact with the real master, then minimum you pray to the God to get the master, and when you get the Sadguru or master, then you will follow the Sadguru with all the faith, without any doubt, without any dilemma, without any negativity, without any separation. You have completely submerged in the Sadguru, you will be get enlightenment, and surely get enlightenment. My dear friend, the Brahma and the Jiva, that is quite different. The Dharma is the connected with the Jiva, and Adhyatma and the spirituality is the connected with the Shiva, with the Brahma. So the spirituality is the light of the God. Spirituality is the love of the God. So all the experiences of the Arjuna, that is as limited around the senses, my dear friend, and Krishna is beyond the senses. Arjun seeing here, but Arjun not here. Arjun looks to here, Arjun is here, but Arjun is not here. Arjun is mortal, physical, body and mind, but Krishna is immortal, a presence of existence forever. So quite difference between the views of Arjuna and views of Krishna. So my dear friend, Krishna is only true presence, and Arjuna is not true presence. Arjuna is only the illusion and projection of the Maya. So when you will get in Atma Jnana, then you will see the only existence, only God, only love, only divinity, only spirituality is the truth, and all this world is the fake, like a dream. As you see in the saw, the waves are only the projection of the water. Without water there will be no waves. So this Parabrahma, Paramatma, this Krishna Tattva, this Satchidananda Tattva, it is the abstract of all universes. It is the center of all universes. It is the base of all universes. It is the shelter of universes. It is a nirvikara. There is no any impurity or deficit. It is a nirguna. There is no satoguna, rajoguna, tamoguna. That is, there is anadi. It is no end, no starting and no end. And Arjun has the opposite. Arjun has three gunas. Arjun has the vikaras. Arjun has taken the shelter of Maya. Arjun has taken the shelter of family. Arjun has taken the shelter of society. So he is living in the Maya, and anybody is living in the Maya, he is living in the sin. The Valmiki says in the Ramayana, if you have no Brahma Jnana and you do anything, but you are living in the sin. So my dear friend, Arjun is thinking about the all negativity and expressing in front of Krishna, but Krishna is listening, because Krishna is the great grandfather of Arjun. So Arjun cannot imagine the highestness of the Krishna as you do not imagine your highestness of your Satguru. You are thinking the Maya, you are seeing the Maya, you are involving the Maya, but you do not know what is Satguru, what is living out of the Maya. So don't worry about anything. if you put any type of problem in front of Sadguru, Sadguru will give you the solution if you love the Sadguru, if you interested to knowing, if you are a seeker. My dear friend, I am teaching a very nice meditation, that is meditation of awareness Sakshi. By this meditation of awareness Sakshi, if you do this meditation only 70 minutes per day, in 4 or 5 months, you will be get a miraculous stage of the peace inside. And you will feel there is no tension in your life. There is no doubts in your life. There is no worries in your life. And then you can enjoy your life after 4 and 5 months by this miraculous meditation. Now you are not enjoying your life. Now you are puzzled by the life. You are tense by the life. You are worried by the life. But when you do this meditation only 4 or 5 months, then you will be feel that you are a glorious, peaceful and happy life. And then what will be happen? If you are not in any tension, you are tensionless, you are worried less, then the tension created diseases, they will not come in your life. Like a diabetes, angina, heart attack, blood pressure. And you can save your lot of money which you will be expend in the treatment, different type of expenditure, operation expenditure, medicine expenditure, diagnosis expenditure, pathological expenditure. It will be saved if you do this meditation. Second thing is that if you do this meditation, then you can get a keen observation. And then you get a keen observation, then you will see the fear and you will not caught in phobia. Then you will see the rigidness inside, then you will not caught in mania. Then your mind will be without any burden, that you will not caught in schizophrenia. Then you are not caught in depression, because you will see all the thoughts one by one and do not touch with them. So the mental illness will not come in your life and you will not go in the mental hospitals. My dear friends, what a miraculous advantage of this meditation. And third thing is that you will become an emotionally balanced, aware and awake person. When the anger comes, you can see the anger. You cannot attach with the anger. You will not involve in the crime by the force of anger. And when the greed is come, you will not caught in the greed. You will not take the wrong money, black money. You will not involve in economic crimes or conspiracies. Third thing is that if you do this meditation, your awareness day to day will become keen, and you can see your lust in itself, and you will not involve in the lusty activities. You will not insult any woman, you will not torture any woman, you will not involve in any type of crime against women, whether they are small crime or they are big crime. You will not involve. What a great meditation. Makes a man perfect. Perfectly moral person, perfectly physically healthy person, and perfectly mentally healthy person. And why only 70 minutes per day meditation? I am telling you, no need to do the work out in the gym, no need pranayama, or no need the yoga. If you do this meditation, all activity will come in your life automatically. You will do the pranayama, you will do the yoga, because you are now governing by the existence by this meditation. My dear friend, when this type of person will be increased in the society, the families will become a blossom flower, because the woman is fearless, they have no fear, they have no guilt, there is no lust, there is love. If there is no lust, then there is love. So the family will become loving, and these loving family will create a very understanding, loving and very good society. And that understanding, good and very loving society will make the nations loving brotherhood good. And other nations also. So the nations will be submerge each other like a brotherhood, like a one family, like a loving cluster. My dear friend, by this meditation of awareness Sakshi, we can change this world. We can change this world. We can make the peaceful world. We can make the loving world. Our every conflict, our every disputes, we can solve on the negotiation table, because we feel that we are brothers. We do not make any harm for each other. So no war, no world war, no fighting, no quarreling, no clash in any level, family level, society level, national level and international level. So what will be happen? The world peace will come. So I make a mission, meditate, world peace by meditation. This is our mission, world peace by meditation. On our tool is meditation of awareness. If you like my discourse, if you like my motive, if you like that I am telling truth, you do this meditation only 5 months and you will see the change. Don't believe on me, but believe on you and do this meditation. This meditation is completely non-religious meditation. All Hindu, Muslims, Isai, Parsi, Yahudi, all can do it. Black and white, no prejudiceness. No prejudiceness. All world is one consciousness. All world is one love. All world is one existence. My dear friend, if you like my discourse, please subscribe my channel on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. And my dear friend, I want to tell one thing. There is some meditation camps in the India and America and other countries. You can get informed on Facebook. And thank you very much. Love you very much.